Hey people, now what's been trending? What's been going on in the world this week? From the episode Scandal, the finale, and then pigs in Nairobi, Kenya, where we had the pigs put out there. It just looked nasty on. You saw the pictures.
Yeah.
It was just nasty. Abala, what else?
Fela.
They went to watch
the musical
Fela.
Broadway.
She did. She dissed us.
Had other plans. But going on to the MPigs Parliament, Esther.
Yes. So, I mean, the basic premise of that whole story is around the MP salaries. You know, they want to get more money. And I want to say it's how much? I think the basic, it's like 850,000 Kenyan shillings, about $10,000 a month
Wow.
is what they want, I believe.
An increase?
Well, yeah.
Okay, this is a funny thing. It's not even funny. It's stupid. Number one, you guys haven't been in office for that long. We just had elections the other day. I mean, shame on you. How much do you need? You make more than Obama? What more do you need?
Well, that question right there translated into a demonstration. I think it was May 14th, last week, Wednesday. And oh my goodness. So Boniface Mwangi, who's an activist, and I mean, bless his heart, you know, he does some awesome stuff.
People beg to differ, but...
Well, fair enough. Him and I think this, I don't know, the civil servants, whatever the organization is called, they got together and organized a demonstration. So the plan was to go and demonstrate outside Parliament. Now the twist of it all, which we found out now May 14th, once you know photos were taken, was that there were pigs. There was a mama pig and a bunch of piglets. And then there was all this red stuff. At first I was like, what is that red stuff? And sure enough, it was blood.
It looked nasty.
It did. So I guess you have to keep the pigs there doing something and they're eating. I mean, and I can see pigs, greedy pigs.
What happened to food? I mean, pigs eat other stuff, paper, something. Blood? Really?
But pigs eat anything, pretty much.
Well, and anyway, okay, here's the thing. The point of the whole demonstration is to be like, you guys are greedy, right?
Yeah.
I've always seen the whole pigs and the symbolism behind it.
Right.
But to literally go and get pigs from their farm or their home, bring them to the city of Nairobi, place them in the middle of, right outside Parliament, and then spill all this blood on them, you know, whatever they're eating it, and you've written names of MPs on them. Now, is it dramatic? Heck yeah.
yeah.
It
That's
did
what
bring a
we're
lot of
talking about
attention. It sure
Yes.
did.
But I feel like some of the message was lost because I could do nothing but think about the darn pigs. There's a poor pig in prison somewhere wondering, what did I do? Because they arrested them pigs too.
They did?
Yeah,
You're lying.
they did. I think they're, I don't know, but anyway, I don't know, but somebody tweeted something so funny. There was a tweet. I think they put them like in the back of a truck somewhere.
Oh my
But you can
gosh.
imagine a little piglet wondering, what did I do?
No, they don't know.
Poor little Wilbur. I don't know. I think he had his mind set on a good thing, but I think he went overboard because Occupy Parliament, and you're supposed to be occupying Parliament for a set number of days.
That's what I thought.
So now you
Occupy-
can't go back and bring more pigs. What you gonna do? No, seriously, what are the pigs gonna eat? What are they gonna eat next?
No. See, but that's the point, though. The thing, I think they lost the message about the MPs being greedy, and now we're just wondering about the animals. Actually, the top tweet is, you know, by Boniface himself, and it says, and I quote, "For the people who became animal activists because of Occupy Parliament, visit Occupy Parliament, visit the pigs at KSPCA shelter in Kenya." That's like one of the top tweets. I mean, you know, because I guess everybody was like, oh my God, are the pigs okay? You know, but are we being also kind of, we eat pork?
Exactly.
I don't.
I'm wondering if
But were any pigs hurt during that?
That was the
He
biggest
said they
question. No,
won't.
he
Yeah.
actually had to say that they were not.
pigs were hard.
So it's so sad. Do you think the message? Do you think the message got lost though? Like the whole
I
demonstration?
think so because everybody's talking about pigs and the blood.
I think the message got lost because, you know, I woke up that morning and there's this picture, pigs, blood, and I was confused. And pigs, and I'm like, oh, okay, let me read through this. I'm like, okay, they're demonstrating. Well, it's better than, you know, people taking the streets and then Nairobi shutting down, you know, and it's all chaos from there. But again,
On our Facebook page on Sauti Zetu, Ronald Matheka said, "Gluttony and filth as a metaphor to describe the pitiless and money-hungry members of Parliament." Then we asked him if he sees this as symbolism or whether it depicts Occupy Bacon, was starting a dialogue on actual pigs rather than the issue at hand. And he said, I would hope not, it's just for shock value. Then we had Mutinta Mimi Hamianda, and she said, I find the use of bloody pigs to make a point a little too much. What's wrong with protesting with banners, for crying out loud? The whole pig scenario is just so overwhelming.
True.
Yeah, I mean, I think our the people who commented there just captured the whole essence of it all. It was a little distracting, but hey, I mean, are we for MPs getting more money? Not so much. But hopefully, going forward, they'll maybe use less dramatic ways to make their point. Now, something on a lighter note, Gigi, you watched Scandal, didn't you?
I'm a Scandal fan to the core.
Fanatic?
Yeah, well, but it's really bad because, me and my workmates were saying, I don't want any distraction. It's season finale, no calls, and then, Facebook was going crazy. Twitter, on the other hand, went bonkers. There were 571,353 related tweets on Scandal.
On the finale?
On the finale.
Wow.
So many people around the world. Well, I mean, it's funny because, even in Kenya, people watch it like the next morning. So I was like, what? Guys are already on it. And people say, don't spoil. Because everybody here, they watched it and they're talking about it because the finale, like now, the last scene was, what? That is what you call a finale.
So you're going to tell us what happened? Or
what's this show about? Okay, I watched the show, so I know
it's
the president.
Olivia Pope and the president Fitz. They have this ongoing affair back and forth.
Extramarital affair, infidelity.
With the president of the United States, which to me at first I thought was like, wow, so cool, so scandalous, but this is just crazy. Like that passion they have for each other is amazing. It's really cool, but at the same time I'm thinking it's so wrong. But then you like it.
See, and that's what I was gonna say. Like
the fact that it's called Scandal, truly it is. I mean, you like it. So anyway, let's say you've also been following it. I know you didn't. Watch
I have, but I haven't watched it. I've got 2 to go. Yeah.
Basically, when you watch the show from season 1, season 2 talks about him winning the elections, but there's also the whole scandal behind how he won, and it circles around Cyrus, who's his Secretary of State or whatever.
His right-hand man.
Yeah, and the wife, and then there's this rich Texan billionaire, and then of course there's Olivia Pope involved. There's just a small group of people involved. That's how he won the election. But anyway, to sum it up, Scandal is just a fantastic show.
It is.
For those who haven't watched it and they're not really into it, Netflix, they have season 1. You can also watch it on Hulu. So.
Yeah.
So there's going to be season 3 coming up?
At the fall. I can't wait.
Oh, there's more?
Okay, September 26th. I mean,
she knows the date.
Gigi, so let me slow you down. This is what kills me. I mean, I watch it. If you have a show with beautiful
and I have
people,
some questions. Yeah.
Beautiful people, there's the passion, the sex, I mean, it's all there. But what gets me is, you've got your man sitting right there and you're thinking, and here you are watching Scandal, where it's another man, another woman. Come on, there's a part where it's
called a movie.
Wrong.
It's a show.
But it cracks me
Why
up,
do people have to dissect it?
Everything, because we do. It's the most tweeted show. We have to dissect every angle of it.
But then if you
Gladiators
dissect that, you're going to dissect every movie that you've watched and all the TV shows. You'll even dissect Tom and Jerry, for crying out loud.
Which I have. It's a very, very...
violence?
Yes, violence. In some of these cartoons, that's another show for another day. But yeah, some of these shows, what are they teaching our kids?
Actually, it is.
It is very
I didn't
violent.
think about it that way.
But anyway, let's not dissect. Fine. I can appreciate the scandal and I can appreciate the drama. But I laugh when I see, those Instagrams where they'll be like, every day you're like, oh, my man better not cheat on me. And then Thursday night, go, Olivia, go, Fitz.
No, actually, it was so funny when okay, the thing about Scandal also, the lines that the president used, like, I'm going to sit here and watch you, watch me earn you. I was like, I'm by myself on the couch, I'm like, God damn, why can people talk like that anymore?
Why can my man tell me that?
Why can he used such passionate words? You're going to be my first lady. I'm like, okay, that was a bit extreme. But, there's also the argument, I have my little work people, we talk about Scandal the next day, where he when he mentions, I'm gonna marry you, you're gonna move into the White House. Okay, I was like, okay, that's extreme because he's kind of lost it now. And somebody was saying, oh, that finale sucked because it's like watching Grey's Anatomy. And I'm like, well, it's the same writer, but it's Grey's. I'm like, it's Grey's, but this is a scandal. It's like, no, it's just the ending sucked. And of course, we got into it. And I said, number one, you have to think about it. Fitz is obsessed with Olivia. That love that he has, he's so in love that he's not thinking straight.
It's a little cray-cray at this point.
Yeah, he's gone a little cray-cray. But anyway, just to sum it up, I love that show. You'll watch it.
I'll try get into it. I'll try watch it.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yesterday we went and watched Fela.
Yes.
Fela Kuti, Fela Anikulapo Kuti, and this was a musical
You
Broadway.
memorized it.
Nice. It was a musical Broadway produced by Jay-Z and Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith. However, that aside, just the production was amazing. It was so beautiful. The dances, they had all the African dances, Lingala and whatnot. The music.
They had Lingala.
The people were like getting it. The guys.
The way they dance.
They had their shirts open.
Yeah, they were just going for it.
It wasn't only for the men. It was just for the women too. But it was amazing because I liked it because I got to learn more about Fela, his life, and how he went to school in England and he went to
he was
learn
supposed to pursue medicine.
but he learned jazz.
Yeah.
Wow.
So he came back home and he was a social political activist and he used music, Afrobeats, high life and jazz, and his music is so amazing. They had Michelle Williams.
Yes.
On there
Oh,
from
that
Destiny's
lady is so tiny.
Can she dance? So I know she has issues.
Let's just say
she
did.
She has no rhythm, but
We can sit here and knock
she
her
can sing,
because.
though.
Yeah, she can sing.
sing.
She tried to keep up with some of the basic moves, but when they got to doing the
they
and,
didn't have her.
Oh no, she
they didn't
wasn't
have
doing
her
all
doing
that.
all that. She was representing his wife, Black
Yeah.
Power. So she would stand and hold a pose, strike a pose. Oh,
Yeah.
just the simple
little-
two-step. So she got that down.
But
She
not
got that
the
down,
whole-
But not the whole. No.
But then, I mean, the story for me, we learned that the mother was an activist because the mother of
Yes.
Fela's mother was a feminist activist, and then the production of the whole thing. I mean, it has been. It's what Jay-Z, Jada,
Smith.
Will Smith, Beyonce, money behind it. You can see it. The sound, the lights, the choreography, everything
yes.
was
Beautiful.
on point.
Beautiful.
I mean, if you ever have a chance to watch, it's still traveling. It's going to other
Yes.
cities.
Was
If you
this
have
the
a chance
last
to
weekend
catch it-
here in Dallas?
Yes, it was.
Oh, okay.
It's today,
Saturday
Sunday.
19th is the last day.
okay.
Yeah, the 19th. So if you have a chance to catch any Broadway show out there, I would say go for it.
And he came to Dallas. You didn't even have to go to New
Yes,
York.
Yes.
So check it out. Look him up. Listen to his music. Coffin for Head of State. Zombie is an amazing song.
Oh, did we mention what's his name? That fella himself, his body.
Oh my God.
He took off his shirt at some point.
Did you scream?
Child. Oh, did we scream? Let's
There's
just
a
say-
part. I wish you could see it. 6. He was doing the clock.
Yeah,
Gyrating. 6, 9, 1, 2,
Yeah, and then-
3,
And then he
So the
said,
girl screaming,
round, 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 round.
Uh-huh.
This is the best 24 hours I've ever had. Anyway, it was amazing. It really was, in all ways, forms, and shapes. So, well, I guess that's it for our trend as per Sauti Zetu. This is what's trending in
been
our
happening
little
this-
world.
yeah.
This week. Yeah, so y'all have a wonderful week.
All right.